it's really just heal through. Don't stand in meteor. Don't stand in pillar flame. It's not a super hard fight, but it does do a shit ton of damage. So just make sure that we're ready to go and we're moving properly. Hunters, if you can, make sure you're dropping the slow traps underneath the pillar of flame, so chance to run away and so on and so forth. Other than that, let's just get a couple pulls in. It's like I said, it's a simple fight, but it takes some coordination. It's really just heal through. Don't stand in meteor. Don't stand in pillar flame. It's not a super.
And just to confirm, the starting range position is triangle, right?
Diamond is square. Square, then triangle, and then you run into star, then cross. Because
are we missing 5%?
5% what?
Mark of the Wild? I don't know if that's
King's Mark. There you go.
There we go.
All right. It looks like everybody is ready, and we should be good to go. Here's the pull timer. Yep. Free pot, pull 15. Here we go. Misdirects to Carlson at the beginning here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
When that massive crash happens, Carlson, melee stand on the by Diamond this side. You want to stay away from the front row of Carlson. He does like a little please, so you want to stay away from Carlson as best you can. I'm gonna mark Carlson on the star, so don't stand on star. Okay, this is his damage. We can just stay. Okay,
move
away. Oh, you might be right on the little ads. Everybody come towards star. So Kai, you might not be doing much here. Let's go cat on the boss for a minute here. Okay, everybody come to star.
Move, guys, move.
Go. Make sure you move here, guys. Make sure you move. I'm gonna have a parasite on myself here in a second, so make sure that we kill these extra parasites.
Tank pillar soon.
I'm gonna give him a cooldown. Everybody move, Make sure we're on the side there. Okay, watch for the pillar, it's coming soon. And chain, everybody. Move. Everybody on the head, let's pop a heroes in here.
Hero here?
Yeah. Everybody that's range, come to triangle for the pillar. That's going to happen here soon. Okay, everybody back to your spots. Pillars coming soon. Pillar, move. Misdirect the parasites to me if you can. If you're melee, stay away from the parasite, please, as best you can. We got pillar soon. Okay, get ready to hop on melee. Hop on. Make sure we hook.
Pillar soon. Head exposed.
Everybody on the head. Kill the boss.
Good job, guys.
Damn.
So you're right.
Oh, let's go
Mm.
tanks.
Mechanic there.
Go tanks. That's how we start the expansion.
Finally, someone to deal with that unsightly pest.
So this is as good a time to do loot, just kind of show people how it works. You'll get 60s, so you'll have a screen pop up with, there'll be 5 items. You'll have BIS, upgrade, off spec, and PvP and transmog. Hopefully we are getting upgrades. You have 60 seconds, hit bid. We'll ask you if you want the item, you can pass. It's not, you know, it's not that kind of thing. Everybody see this window popping up?
I do.
We're not putting BIS, right? We're putting major upgrade.
Yeah, if it's not this,
Well, because it's not BIS, because it's not, it's normal.
yeah, it shouldn't be. There should be no BIS items here.
We'll probably have you go DPS for a little bit here if we need to swap to both people, if you haven't already. Oh, okay. I wasn't looking at the DPS meter. Alright. We'll swap groups here for a second. Alright, let's grab these sentries. I believe you need to tank them facing away from each other.
Beam.
Watch the movement on beam. Bomb happening there. You see that little vortex that happens too? Don't stand in that.
Beam.
Watch the
Get out of that
beam.
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 Watch the beam. Watch the bomb right on tanks. Move them out, tanks of the bomb that's happening right there.
Beam.
Out of the beam, guys.
Alrighty, so this next boss, guys, there's quite a bit going on. So for the normal mode, for Arcanatron that is up right now, there's an ability called Arcane Annihilator that has to be interrupted. Carlson and the Rogues, you guys are going to focus on that interrupt. Spine, you're going to be helping with that interrupt when the shield is out. Does that make sense? So every like the boss, if you look at their energy bar, it all starts at 100%. That energy bar is going to go down throughout the entire fight with the abilities that they're going to use. For the abilities of Arcanatron, he has two basic major abilities. There's one, he's going to cast Arcane Annihilator. That's the thing that has to be interrupted. It's basically a single target. Fuck you, I'm going to hit you for 60k damage or higher, depending on situations. The second ability is going to be Power Generator. He's going to drop a ground effect right underneath his feet. The tank has to move him out. If you stand... Oh wow, that's if as soon as the tank moves them out, everybody that wants to can move in. You get increased damage. On normal, it just is a nice buff that you can get. On heroic, it'll give you a buff, but there will be a time where it will start to grow and it'll kind of blow up. Just get used to standing in it and getting ready to move outside of it after it's done. When it reaches 50% health, a new boss will come out. It can be fairly random for the most part, but it's so Kai, you'll be picking up the next boss after that.
Hang on. Ramens?
What?
That's
The
the
next-
Casper Dagger?
Did I do that wrong? Wait.
That's Caster Dagger, Roman. So
Well, it's a caster deck. Oh, hell.
Poison spec.
Poison spec? Is that right? Okay. We'll do that. Sorry.
Yeah.
He saw Dagger. He saw Dagger and was happy. All right. So for Arcanatron, those are the two abilities. Circle on the ground, and it's an interruptible thing that needs to be interrupted. Tide and Carlson and Snarfles, you guys will be the main focus on those interrupts. And then Spine, you'll help out when the shield comes. So at 50%, a new boss will come. It kind of depends. It's going to be either Electron or, I believe, Magmatron. So it's one of those two that's going to come. And then at 40%, the boss is going to get a shield. We cannot destroy that shield. We do not hit that shield whatsoever. So as soon as the second one spawns, you are swapping to the new target. So do not destroy the shield. It causes a massive damage for everybody in the raid. So do not kill the shield. As soon as the new one spawns, make sure you swap to the new. If it is Electron, there is two abilities that he has. You have to stay spread out. He has basically a chain lightning that he hits, targets one person. He's going to hit a chain lightning. You don't want to hit it multiple people. So as soon as Electron spawns, you want to spread out. And then he has an ability called Lightning Conductor. If you have that ability, you want to move away from anybody whatsoever. So do not get... Basically with the Electron, you want to stay away from people. On heroic mode, there is another ability. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but it has you do a stack ability, and it can target the person that has the lightning conductor. So just make sure that we're ready with Electron out. Just make sure we're ready to kind of stack if we need to. But outside of that, it's basically stay spread out as long as we can. Magmatron, there is two abilities for him. He's going to target somebody. If he targets that person, he's going to do a frontal fire beam at somebody, making sure that it does a shit ton of damage to that single person. So if you see that person targeted on normal, that person can move and make sure they're out of the group. On heroic, it can sometimes snare you. So you might not be able to move. So we have to get ready to make sure that we're moving away from that beam. He also does another ability where he shit ton of AoE. Just kind of have to heal through that one. There's nothing really dangerous about that one. It won't kill you outright, but it does do a shit ton of damage. Once again, 50 new boss will come out. 40, the shield will pop. Make sure we're not on the boss killing that shield. Same with Electron as well. Finally, there is Toxitron. When Toxitron spawns, I do want Carlson to tank it. And Carlson, I want you to tank it in this area over here where the star is. And face him towards that star, because that will basically control where the ads are going to spawn all the time. So you're going to try to keep them there as much as so like I said, Toxitron will spawn some ads. It will target an individual person. You do not want to get hit by the ad that is targeting that person, because it can one-shot you, I believe. I might not in normal, but definitely. So as soon as those ads spawn, we kill them as quickly as we possibly can. He also has another ability where he throws a big toxic bomb on the ground. It'll pick a random person. You cannot choose. Yeah, Ufaden, if we want to get, let's just worry about not dying to the shield. We'll worry about. We can tank that boss into the poison cloud. They will take some extra damage, but if you stand in it, you'll also take some extra. So you just want to make sure that you're not standing in the poison cloud as best you can. On heroic, that poison cloud will kind of do a big death grip to everybody, and you'll just have to run out. There's nothing too crazy about it, but it does a lot more damage on heroic. But we kind of are doing normal just to figure out all the easy mechanics so we can get. Why is Grill getting that?
Because it was everyone hit off spec.
That's
Okay.
not a DK main spec weapon. Blood DK.
He didn't roll on it. Can't. All right. Anyway,
Mastery expertise.
do you
You're not
have
getting-
the core loot manager add-on installed, Laurenta?
Some people are having issues. It's 5.0.4.
I'm pretty sure I put made an upgrade, didn't I? Or,
Yeah, I assume
No.
people did. So
I don't know. I thought I might. Maybe I clicked on anything. All right.
Whoever wants the mace
Um,
can have the mace. I just rolled off spec, so I don't really care.
Carlson, are you wanting that or not?
Yeah, no, I fucked up because it was normal. I wasn't looking. I was focused on the trinket.
I don't blame you there.
So, yeah, that's my B.
You probably didn't bid on it because you wanted the bid to go through on the trinket, right?
B, a little bit.
Yeah, very understandable. But now you got
So-
the trinket, take the mace for sure.
Yeah. Let's have the mace go down.
Let's see if this pops up with this dagger here, okay? Try reloading. That's what it worked for Fiesta. You can also whisper me, I think. I think whispers work, too.
You know what we're guaranteed to see a lot of now, though, Carlson? Tank shields.
Oh, I can't wait.
But that is the basic rundown, guys. This fight kind of takes reps to kind of figure out exactly what's all going on. There's shit ton going on, especially on heroic when we get to it. So just kind of be aware. That is not the pull timer, so just don't put in it quite yet. We'll do ready check here. But we've covered all the mechanics to it. We'll just kind of watch as we go here going forward.
Just roll A press.
Like, it's very much like Iron Council from Old War. It has that type of feel.
Very much so. There's just not. It just kind of changes all the time.
Yep.
We will be lusting at the beginning of the fight, especially because of Arcanatron out. But lusting will lust basically at the beginning of the fight for this fight, even on heroic and stuff. All right, looks like everybody is ready. So Carlson will tank this first, and then Ty, you'll be picking up the ads after that. Oh.
Do it.
And you guys will alternate between who's picking up which ad thing. I do want Carlson on Arcanatron and Toxitron though, if possible.
Generator.
Okay, move them out. Everybody get in that generator, please, if you can.
Casters and healers.
Healers, it also gives you some mana back, so make sure that you get in there as best you can.
Shield soon.
It will help you out. Shield's coming. We will have an ad spawning here soon. It looks like it's Electrotron. As soon as this happens, make sure we spread out.
Electron. Generator.
Move them out. So Spine now help out with the interrupts. Electron, pick them up. Everybody on Electron. Everybody on Electron. Off of Arcanatron. On Electron. Make sure we're getting that Annihilator interrupted, please. Okay, Lectine Conductor is happening here. Latrana, making sure you're away from people.
Toxitron.
Nicely done. Pick up Toxitron. Everybody switch to Toxitron.
Shield.
Get away from Electron and do not hit the
Chemical
shield.
bomb.
Do not hit the shield. Move the boss away from the bomb. Right there, perfect. Right there is good.
Ads.
Ads incoming. Get ready to swap to ads. Get us a slow trap if we can, please. Slow trap, slow trap. Oh, they die so fast. Oh my god.
Shield soon.
Okay, it's going to be swapping to Magnetron.
Chemical bomb. Magmatron.
Pick them up. Bye. Careful.
Shield.
Watch the shield. Do not hit the shields. There's going to be ads that
Incineration.
spawn here soon.
Targeting.
Stay there. Yep. Perfect. Kill the ads, everybody. There's a slow trap. Get a slow trap on the cast or the
Shield
ads
soon.
over there. Should be able to
Chemical bomb.
focus this boss down as before anything else
Incineration.
happens here.
Arcanotron.
So we saw all 4 bosses.
Nice.
There's loot on 3 of them, Romans. So
I will endeavor to try to do this correctly.
That malfunctioning piece of junk was murder on the repair bills.
Elevator boss time!
You cannot command.
Hey, Prez, you did win that roll on the dagger. Let me adjust the EPGP for that.
Lol.
Who's got
Please try and get that head-on fix if you can. It seems...
we're going to be heading left as soon as we get down here.
Am I going to miss it? I did.
You got levitate.
I don't want to live
Into the
anyway.
lava.
Aw, no, I did it too soon.
You can click it off.
Click it off, Romans. There you go. Alright.
By the way, mages, you can spell when someone hits Arcanotron and stacks up the shield like they're not supposed to. You can spell steal that buff off.
We're doing Chimeric.
Yeah. Make sure you face the dragon away, like it has a flame breath, so flame is bad. It'll probably charge around and do some fire trail stuff, so just don't stand in fire.
Does more damage than the actual bosses so far.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
All right. So everybody come into this room over here. So this fight here is a little different from most fights that we have to deal with. Basically, you want to be about 8 yards spread out away from everybody else. There's an ability called Toxic Slime. It targets you and it basically brings you down to 1 health. We will have a bot going around that will basically prevent you are above 10k health. It's not a super hard. It really, this is more healer dependent and kind of tank figuring things out. For the like I said, for the very beginning, there's going to be an ability slime. You want to be spread out because you don't want to hit anybody else with it. So you want to make sure that you are spread out as best you can, leaving healers kind of the middle section so they can heal everything they need, and then all the DPS will kind of spread out around. That includes melee, not stacked. So you want to make sure that we are in melee range but away from other people. And it can also target tanks. I have seen it happen. So Kai and Carlson, Kai, you'll basically stand on this side of the boss, and then Carlson will stand here, just so you don't spread that disease to everyone. Is it 6 or 8? I'm not sure. You can't do a range check anymore, so I don't know the. So healers, the thing about this fight is you don't want to. So you don't want somebody over 10k majority of the fight. The only person you want to make sure that we're fully healing is Kai. Kai is going to be full healing, or full health basically, for an ability called Double Strike or Double Attack. Kai, if you read anything on this fight, as soon as Chimeron has the Double Attack ability, you want to taunt the boss. You'll take the 2 double attacks, and then Carlson will taunt it back, taking the break ability. The break ability, what happens is it's a stacking debuff on the tanks, and it'll stack to 4 times, and it'll make it so the healers cannot heal him anymore. He'll have 100% reduced healing, but his self-healing will be only reduced to about 60%. So you can still have dots on him because like some, but Carlson's going to be tanking 90% of the fight, and then Kai is going to be taunting off for the double, and then it'll be back on Carlson. When he does his 3rd massacre, he's going to do an ability called Feud. When that happens, Kai, you are going to taunt the boss, and you're going to hold the boss. Feud is done. If you have cooldowns, if you need a cooldown, make sure you call for Pains of Presence, Blessing of Sacrifice, or anything like that. Make sure that that's when you use your cooldowns. Kai is for the feud section. After the 3rd feud, or after there's another ability called Massacre. It's going to hit everybody to like 1 health. We have to make sure that everybody gets back up to full after the 3rd. Generally, after the 3rd cast of Massacre, the bot is going to be destroyed, and then we'll have to stack on top of the boss, even with the stack on. or stack on top of Carlson or the tanks. I'll give you a star again, Carlson. Here, we're gonna stack on top of Carlson until we can spread back. That'll generally be happening during feud as well. So like it's just a whole lot of damage. This is another fight. It's kind of going to take us reps to kind of get used to. So on the tank side, Carlson, you're getting the debuff called Break. You're the only one that should be getting it until feud happens. Kai, you're taunting off every double strike attack, like double attack. He'll kind of like get a buff saying double attack. You'll taunt, take the double attack, strike, and then Carl. So you kind of have to watch his debuffs, Carlson and Kai. After that, it's just healers don't heal too much, don't go crazy. The bot should be moving around the room here so that we can debuff. Other than that, there shouldn't be too much. On normal and heroic, it's the same till the phase 3, or the final phase. On heroic, everybody will constantly take about 2,000 damage constantly, and you can't really heal during that phase. So healers during the final phase get used to doing damage to the boss because it's kind of a burn phase. After that, we'll kind of figure out exactly what's going. Like this one takes reps, guys. So the boss will be awake in 30 seconds. So hopefully you guys are ready. Melee, like I said, we have to be spread out the best we can. Carlson and Kai, you guys will be in front of the boss. Basically where his mouth is now, you'll be standing on top of him. Everybody else will be spread as best we can, and then we'll run together or we'll stack together as a group.
Alright, do you mind if I just pop the loot up for like 60 seconds, Arch?
I think he's gonna start runs.
Okay, never mind.
Misdirects to Carlson, guys. Make sure he gets enough thread. Spread out, guys. Make sure you're not near people. Okay, there's going to be our first massacre coming soon. Everybody get ready for the damage. Make sure they're above 10k. Okay, now get us back up above 10k. Massacre again. Get ready. Get us above 10k. Okay, after this next massacre, the bot should die and we have to get ready to stack on top. We're going to be using ramens. You're going to use your berry and your... So that massacre is happening.
Stack.
Everybody stack on top of Carlson. Get healed up,
down?
healing rain on the boss on there. Yep, he's now. Big kills on Kai, keep Kai up, taunt the boss Kai. You want to be tanking during feud, sorry.
Melee.
Oh, he's not. So the other day he
Not
was
hitting.
meleeing. Maybe it's only on heroic. Okay, everybody spread out. Can we get Ufiden up, please? Okay. Okay, it will transition at 25%, so get ready for that, guys. If you have high threat, make sure you're kind of in the farther back because you'll have to kite during this next step. So here's the massacre. Get ready. Okay, it's going to be pushing here soon. Push, push, push hard. Let's pop Lust now.
Phase 2.
Big damage, or big heals on Kai for a minute here. Carlson probably, run away, I guess. Because we're in the final phase. He'll start chasing you down after Kai gets hurt, or dead. If he does die. I don't know if he will.
You even got an achievement. Look at that.
Well, great job, guys. The key should be in his gut somewhere.
We even got
Just,
the trinket.
Fish around in there.
We didn't do the Omnitron loot, right? We still have Omnitron loot to do?
Yep, yeah.
Here it comes.
Ramen's,
one of my
yeah,
most
do whatever
horrific
loops you need to,
creations.
yeah.
A task I had thought impossible.
Alright, I just want to make sure that's right. This is not heroic. It's not Biss.
It's not
Yeah,
the
so
biz.
It's just upgrade,
the highest thing it's going to be is main upgrade. That is it.
Yeah, unless it's literally the BIS for this phase, you don't click BIS.
Alright, that's what.
If it's not heroic, it's not BIS for you, unless you're like a really weird class, which I doubt.
This is something that you're not going to replace.
Normal is BIS.
For the phase, yeah.
I don't think anything normal is BIS for anyone.
Okay, everybody come out front here. We're gonna have to kill some slayers here. We're gonna go to Archimedes or next here. If you do holy damage, focus the one dog. If you do frost damage, focus the other.
And the BWL, right? Come on.
Yeah. Like, Jawbroker, you should be on Skull if you can.
Ramens can get the big holy pumping.
But I'm doing loot.
Oh, we pulled the dragon. Carlson, pick up the dragon, please. Or Kai. He's got it. Okay. Just make sure it's turned away. Kill these ads first, and we'll focus on the drake.
Alright, so I'm just curious on how this works. So I put in for that, and Silver also put in for that. We both.
So, because you guys were tied on PR, we had to go by the roll in the add-on. I think Silver rolled, like for this instance, the electron inductor coils. The way the loot works is because Jaw and Arch both hit the major upgrade, and they have a PR of 1, it goes off the roll. Jaw rolled a 61, Arch rolled a 45.
So it actually rolls too. I didn't know it rolled as well. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
It's just for the first week, or like essentially till there's a difference in our PRs.
Yeah, if you're tied, it rolls.
What is
Well,
PR?
Carlson,
get
take
out of
the-
this one, guys. We're talking about loot.
Yeah. Make sure you're focusing on here for a second. That's not sorry about that.
We get
What,
like
my loot?
5 tabs.
That I can't tell you.
And no tanks alive, just die.
So would I, John. But
That feel when you kill the boss and then want to crash.
everybody just
normal.
like release and run back.
I was gonna say just another
Release and run
nostalgia
back.
moment.
The drakes so
Oh.
far are the hardest thing in here, so let's get them by themselves.
Playing Canada already.
But otherwise, great job.
Alright, so for the electron inductor coils, Jaw, would you like them? Or would you just...
Oh no.
We both saw the trinket. Now we're like, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I think you got to do the loop before the bosses. This is gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. So Ramens, just hold off on those bracers and then do the strength trinket
Okay.
and then do the bracers, because they'll basically be for everybody. They'll be like they want the trinket over that for right now.
All right.
So we'll hold off on that. If you can do the other loot that doesn't have that stuff, and then we'll do the Magnetron.
Oh yeah. I'll have to
Hold on. Wait for the pat to go away, and then we'll pick up the Drake and pull the Drake back here, guys.
I see now. They go like past the Drake.
Yep. Go ahead and grab it, Carlson. Bring it back.
If you guys don't remember, these 3 Drakes are the same as the 3 Drake bosses from Blackwing Lair.
What the
Let him pull him back, guys. Let him pull it back. Let him pull it back. For the love of God.
They have the same mechanics, you're saying?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. They have different names.
The first one we did was Fire Maw, so he had that flame buffet.
This guy is not it.
This is Ebon Rock.
Ebon Rock
is Flame Door.
This guy's name is Ivarrock. Oh,
We're gonna need to pull.
Gotcha.
We're gonna need to pull them back further.
Well, that sounds like Big Dragon propaganda.
Alright, that's probably fine.
They got their train shot for the next one then?
Sure hope so. Alright, we're just gonna run in. We're not gonna worry about that pad over there. We're gonna run in, everybody, please.
This is the gauntlet, yes?
You pull one side and then pull the other. Gauntlet per se. I don't know which one
battle,
we need to kill first, but they're gonna hurt like a mother truck. I believe we have to kill the Anger Forge first, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong, so let's focus on Skull first, and then we'll go from there. I think they get buffed every time somebody dies, so just... Oh, okay, so Anger Forge is not the one we want to kill first. He does the stun, so... we want him to be last, actually. Kill Shadow Forge. Remember this skull right now. And then we'll go to Core Hammer. And then swap the Core Hammer. Pretty sure we did these in the backwards order completely. So my bad.
We were learning.
Did that just drop, Joff? Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Thematic and also, obviously, good string trinket.
Survival Hunter trinket, let's go.
What? It has strength on it. I'm not sure if that's sarcastic.
Every strength item is a survival hunter weapon.
Get the dead up, please. Make sure we rebuff. Like I said, I have no idea which one we need to kill first. I don't think it's that. So we'll do Iron
One of
Star.
them does stay execution. I just can't remember which one after all this time. And it will
Rum's there's a
the Iron
BOE
Star.
over.
If you look at their buffs, it tells you what ability they give.
Oh, so we probably don't want to kill that one first. Don't want the whirlwind.
You're gonna get 3 execution sentences for if we kill that guy first.
Yep. Do that. We'll leave him the last. So it is skull X square moon. Do it that way. Or actually, X square. There.
We good?
Yep. Watch the whirlwind, guys.
Interrupt.
Everybody on X now. Everybody got a moon.
Interrupt.
I think some people got
Interrupt.
confused in the order there.
Watch out.
That's whatever. The last two, it doesn't really matter which one you kill first. They both get all the abilities at the end anyway, so.
They get healed though when another person dies. The DPS is kind of useless.
All right. There's like
Maloria.
4 or 5
How
abilities
gracious of
here.
you to finally appear from that quarantine you call a laboratory. What have
He's
you
going
got
to
this
do an
time?
ability underneath him. It's gonna be called Sonar Pulse. It's basically a big bunch of circles spreading out throughout the room. Make sure you're not getting hit by them. The goal of this fight is to take the least amount of sound as humanly possible. So there should be like markers and stuff of how much sound you have. You generally don't want to be higher than 50 to 60 ever, really. So to keep that in perspective, you just want to dodge mechanics as best you can. On normal, there is, like I said, there's the Sonar Pulse, which is the circles underneath the boss and it out through the room. So you just want to make sure that you do not get hit by those discs. He is going to target somebody with an ability called Sonic Breath. He's going to aim it towards you, and then as soon as he aims it towards you, and you can run away from him. So you want to make sure that you are basically moving in a circle.
No. Not yet.
breath.
This
You don't want to be
object of
super
your
close because
submarine
they'll
may still prove
other people in the raid. So you basically, as soon as you get the sonar